What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have another tutorial for you guys. It's going to be Glimpse of Us by Joji. Now that was just the intro. If you want to see my full arrangement that we're going to be covering in this tutorial, click the link in the pop-out banner above or down in the description. Now this song is in drop D tuning and you will need a capo for the first fret, but if you're ready to give it a shot, let's get started. Okay guys, so for this tutorial you should be fairly comfortable recognizing and playing basic open chords such as A minor and D. I'm not going to go into huge detail when I get to these chords, but I will explain the more complex chords we have throughout the song. If you're an intermediate player, you should be able to pretty much just follow along as I go, but if you're a beginner, you may want to pause the video or slow it down to practice sections before moving on. So let's get straight into the intro, just like we heard at the start. Like this. Okay, so that's an A minor we're starting on. That's a finger roll on the first 3 strings and the 5th string. Then we're doing a slide on the first string. I want to use your 4th finger for this. That makes it really easy to get to the next chord, which is a D, and there's no interruption in the sound there. Then we're taking that finger off and doing another finger roll on the first 3 strings and the 6th string. Then we've got another slide up to this G. So that slide is also on the first string, 3rd fret to 5th fret with your 4th finger again. Then I drop my first finger down here to the 3rd fret of the first string, and I bring my 3rd finger up for the bass note. So this is a G, but because we're in drop D tuning, it's going to be on the 5th fret instead of the 3rd. So once you're in that shape, you're going to hit another finger roll on the first 3 strings and the 6th string. So from there, we're taking that first finger down to the 2nd fret on the 1st string, and then we're moving the bass note down to the 2nd fret on the 6th string, and we just play the first 3 strings open and the 6th string. Okay, so let's go back to the start. Next up, okay, so we're back to the A minor, same as before, sliding up. This time, instead of going to that D shape we just did, after you do that slide 2 to 3 on the 1st string, you're coming all the way up here to the 7th fret. So carry on that slide, and then we're playing the bass note open 6th string along with the first 3 strings, which are all on the 7th fret. Okay, once you get that, drop this finger down again to the 5th fret, take this 4th finger off, playing that note. Then I'm coming over the top here with my thumb for a new bass note on the 5th fret of the 6th string, and I'm going to play strings 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1 here is on the 5th fret. 2 and 3 are open. Okay, so that's from here. Over the top. Then back down here, we're going to do this slide again. 2 to 3 on the 1st string. And then again, I'm coming over the top. A little bit easier to play it like this. Bring your thumb over for the bass note on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. Play that along with open first 3 strings. Okay, so that second section of the intro from the start, A minor, slide, and then carry on sliding up to the 7th fret, drop down to the 5th, over the top, 2 to 3, and then over the top again. Okay, so that is the whole intro. I'll play it slowly from the start one more time for you. Alright, so we kind of blasted to that intro. Now we're on to the verse. This is quite a big section, but there's nothing that's too technically challenging, so it should be fairly straightforward for you to pick up. We're starting off like this. Okay, so let's have a look at that first. We're starting in this position here, so I'm on the 2nd fret with the 4th and the 6th strings. So you hear that melody without playing anything else, just the melody. All it is the 2nd string open. But we're starting off with a finger roll, so get back into the starting position, and we're doing a finger roll on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 6th strings. And you notice the last string you play there? The 2nd string, that's going to be our melody note. Then we're playing that melody note by itself 3 times. So the most important thing for this section is the rhythm. Make sure you get the rhythm right for the melody. Like that. Then we're doing a hammer-on. You might hear that. That is on the 5th string, open to the 2nd fret. So that's my first finger going in between these 2 fingers. You might have to move these along just a little bit so that you can fit that finger in between there. After that hammer-on, we're just playing the open 2nd string 3 more times. Okay. Next up. Okay, so there, back in this position, just as we were, I'm playing the bass note on the 6th string. Then I'm doing a pull off on the 3rd string, 2nd fret to open. So to do that, I'm taking this finger, moving it down to the 3rd fret. I'm going to quickly do a pull off there. So that's bass note pull off, like that, quite quickly, one after another. Then, halfway through the bar, so this song is in 6/8 timing, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So on the 2nd half of this bar, we're playing another bass note, this time the 5th string, which is still going to be on the 2nd fret here. That is going to be followed by more melody notes, this time on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So I'm putting that finger back on there. So we've done the pull off. Now back on, playing that twice. And then to get into the next chord, which is an A minor, we're doing a hammer-on. So play the open 2nd string to the 1st fret. I actually put all my fingers on there. Notice how I do that? Now I'm in A minor, just straight on, but I'm doing a hammer-on just on the 2nd string. As I land that hammer-on that 1st fret, I'm playing the bass note, open 5th. Then, to continue the melody, we want to take that 1st finger off again, play the open 2nd string, and then 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and then back to the 2nd string for a hammer-on again, same as before, open to the 1st fret. And as you land that hammer-on, instead of playing the 5th string bass note, we're going to play the 4th string, which is on the 2nd fret. Like that. Okay, so let's put those parts together, starting back here. From here, we're carrying on the A minor. We're going to play the bass note, and then we've got a few strums now. So I play it like this. So that's down, up, down, up. The first one is quite forceful. Down, up, down, up. Just like that. Carrying on from there, let's look at this section. Okay, so again the melody is quite repetitive here. It's all on the 3rd string 2nd fret. So that's the only finger I've got held down here. I use my 2nd finger and I'm on the 3rd string 2nd fret. Starting off with a finger roll. That's going to be on 3, 4 and 6. Playing that, followed by the 3rd string 3 more times. Like that. bass note, open 6, and then 3 more times again. Listen to the rhythm here. It's easier if you listen to the song and you play along to the song. Then, okay, so I quite like this bar. You can take that finger off now, and we're just going to play this pattern. It's going to be 6, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then 3 again with a hammer onto the 2nd fret. So we've got 6 and 4 quite spaced out, and then we've got a little rest, and then quickly coming in with 6, 5, 4, 3. And that hammer on. So it should sound like that. Okay, now, once you get that hammer on, you're bringing your 4th finger up here, because you need to be able to stretch back here. So I like to use my 4th finger for maximum reach. Bringing your 4th finger up here to the 5th fret on the 6th string. I'm going to play a finger roll, open, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then 6th string on the 5th fret. Stretching your 1st finger back to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, playing that with a pull off and a hammer on. Okay, so then open 2nd and the 6th string again, like that. Okay, so let's take a look at that section again, back from here. Next up, okay, so this is the second half of the verse. A lot of the parts are very similar. We just got a few new additions. I'll explain those ones in detail, and I'll kind of skim over the parts we've already done. Okay, so back into this original shape we had. This is a very similar bar, but the melody is different. So we've got the finger roll, followed by the melody note, open 2nd string twice. This time we're doing the hammer on again, but it's at the same time as another melody note. Like that. And then we've got melody note one more time. Like that. Okay, so this part is quite different. We've got the same bass note, which is on the 6th string, 2nd fret. We're playing that along with the open 2nd string. And then on the 3rd string, 2nd fret to open, pull off. Just like we had before, but not quite as fast this time. Then, what I do here is release those fingers, quickly come over the top with the thumb, and we're doing a finger roll with a double hammer on. So you've got your thumb over the top for that same bass note on the 6th string, 2nd fret, but we're playing open 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Along with that, a little finger roll, and then hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and then the 3rd fret. Like that. And then we're getting straight back into the A minor. That part is just the same. We got A minor, lift your finger off, 2, 3, 2, back onto the hammer on with that bass note. So that's just the same. Then we're back here again. That part is all the same as well, but instead of going, we're just gonna play open 4th string, 3rd string, which is here on the 2nd fret still, and then open 2nd to the 1st fret with a hammer on. So this is the rhythm. Then same again, back up to the 6th string, 5th fret with those open 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. then we've got a bit of a wait, and then I bring my first finger back down here to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and I play 3rd string and 4th string open, like that. Okay, that is the entire verse. Again, quite quick. Go back and listen again if you need a refresher on anything, or pause the video if you need some time to practice before moving on. Okay, so let's play that one more time from the start of the verse. I'll try and do it slowly for you. Alright, so after that verse, we're into the pre-chorus now. Nice, easy section. We've just got 2 chords. It goes like this. Okay, so we're starting off in an A minor again. We've got that finger roll, first 3 strings and 5th string bass note. That's followed by strings 4, 3, and then we're bringing on the 2nd melody note. So the first one was the open 1st string on that finger roll. Then our 2nd one is going to be the 2nd fret on the 1st string. So I use my 4th finger, bring that down here on the 1st string, 2nd fret, play that one, and then 4, 3 again. So that's like that. Then for the 3rd melody note, up to the 3rd fret on the 1st string. And then we're simply just following this pattern. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. So that full A minor. Then we're changing chord. It's kind of like a D7 chord, but you're taking that finger off. So I've just got my 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then my 2nd finger up here on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. I'm going to play strings 1, 2, 3, and 6. Then, same again, 4, 3, bringing this finger on for the 2nd fret on the 1st string, playing that one, and then 4, 3 again. So that's, and then up to the 8th fret. That's on the 1st string. So that chord. Okay, so let's play the A minor and the D7 together. Okay, so now we're into the chorus of the song, which is the hardest part to play, but it's also the best part to play. So let's get into it. The first part sounds like this. Okay, so we'll play up to there. Starts off with just the open 2nd string twice. Then we're entering A minor. We're going A minor to D7 again, just like in the pre-chorus. So A minor. I'm going to hit strings 2, 3, and 5. Followed by 4, followed by 2 and 3 again. So that's like that. Then we're doing a pull-off on the 2nd string. So that's 1st fret to open, followed by 4, 3. Like that. Then we're on to the D7. So that's going to be this shape here. So I've just got 2 fingers held down here, just like before. 2nd string, 1st fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret. So we've got 2, 3, and 6. Followed by 4, and then 2 and 3 again, just like the A minor. But instead of doing a pull off here, we're just going to do 2, 3, and 6 again. So that's going to be. Then, taking your 1st finger off the 2nd string, we're going to do a little run of 2, 3, and 4. Like that. Okay, so let's play the A minor and the D7 together. Okay, now up here, this is one of the hardest parts to play. We're up on the G, which is on the 5th fret, remember, 6th string. We're going to start off with the open 2nd and 3rd and that 6th string. That's followed by 4 again. Then we're going to put our first finger on to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And there I'm playing that 2nd string and the open 3rd string together. Like that. Then shifting to this shape here. So you've gone from here, take your first finger up for a new bass note on the 4th fret of the 6th string. Put your 4th finger down here on the 1st string, that's going to be on the 7th fret. And here we're going to play 1, 2, and 6. So that 2nd string is open. It should sound like that. Then we've got the 4th string again, open. Then you're coming down here and you're going to do a slide. So that slide is on the 1st string, 3rd fret to 5th fret. Then you want to keep that finger there so you can still hear that note ringing out. Bass note there is going to be on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. Then you want to keep your finger there for the bass note. Bring this finger down here. Then you want to keep that finger there for the bass note and use your 2nd finger down here for a pull off 3rd fret to open on the 1st string. Okay, so that's quite a tricky movement. You want all those notes to ring out as best you can. Okay, so let's play up to there from the A minor at the start of the chorus. Okay, so once you've got that pull off, you're going to take that 2nd finger, bring it up to the 4th string on the 2nd fret, and we're going to do a little finger roll on the open 3rd, the 4th string, and the 6th string. So we're back in this position that we had at the start of the verse, if you remember that. Just a slightly different, holding it slightly differently. And we're doing a finger roll again on the 3rd, 4th, and 6th strings. And we're doing a hammer on there. The hammer on is coming on the 3rd string to the 2nd fret from open. Okay. So this really sounds best if you can keep that 1st string ringing out like this. Following that hammer on, we've got open 2nd string again. Okay, so from there we start to repeat ourselves. We're back to the A minor. Slightly different melody this time. First time around we were playing it like this. This time we're not doing that pull off, it sounds like this instead. So that's just the same. And then on the 2nd half of the bar we're just playing 2, 3, and 6. We're not doing that pull off. And then we are taking that finger off just to hit open 2nd and then the 3rd string. So notice the difference there. And then back to the D7. Again, same chord, slightly different melody. So it starts off the same. That's all the same, but this time we're adding our 4th finger onto the 2nd string, 3rd fret, playing that one, followed by the open 1st string. Like that. Then we're back up to here, and it's going to follow the same melody and chord. Okay, but now instead of doing the hammer on, because that was just to kind of get into the repetition, we're now going to play open 3rd string followed by a slide on the 1st string, 2nd fret to 3rd fret. So that is the end of the first part of the chorus. Let me play it again from the start slowly for you. Okay, so I split the chorus into 2 parts. This is going to be the second part of the chorus. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so that is the second part of the chorus. We're starting off in an A minor. Again, we're starting with an open 1st and 5th strings, followed by 4-3. Hammer on with the bass note again on the 1st string, open to 2nd. And then we've got 4, moving across to the 3rd fret on the 1st string, hitting that, and then 3. Hammer on, move to 3. Then, okay, so back into a D7 shape. This is a full D7 shape this time, including the 1st string on the 2nd fret. We're going to do a finger roll, first 3 strings and the 6th string. Then we've got 4, 3, 1 and 6, 4 and 1 with a slide. That slide is going to be 3rd fret to 5th fret on the 1st string. So it's like this. Okay, so the A minor and the D7 together. After that, we're coming up here for a slightly unusual section. It sounds like this. Okay, so you notice I'm bringing my thumb over the top again for the bass note on the 6th string, 5th fret, and I've got my 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string. Starting off with a finger roll there. First 3 strings in the 6th string. Then 1st finger comes down to the 5th fret, taking your 4th finger off, playing the 5th fret on the 1st string. Then I'm bringing my 4th finger back up, this time for the 2nd string on the 8th fret. Like there. That can be a little bit tricky to get that one. Then back down to the 7th fret on the 1st string, but the bass note is changed to the 4th fret on the 6th string. We're going to play 1 and 6 together, like that. Then back to the 5th fret here on the 1st string, playing that twice. And then thumb moving down to the 2nd fret on the 6th string, play that along with open 1st. You do a finger roll there if you want to with the open first 3 strings. So that section. If you don't want to use your thumb for that one, you can switch and use your finger instead here. From there, okay, so melody here, 3, 2 on the 1st string, open 2nd, leads to the A minor, then after a while we're coming up to the 7th fret again. We had this chord in the intro, so that's 7th fret on the first 3 strings plus the open 6th string. Then dropping your finger down, 5th fret on the 1st string. Then we're going to be playing the 1st string on the 3rd fret twice. But but you want to be in an A minor shape for that. So what I do is I play this 7th fret down to the 5th, then I move up here, and I've got my 4th finger on the 1st string 3rd fret, and I'm already in the A minor shape, anticipating the next section. Okay, so that is the second part of the chorus. Let's just play that one more time. Okay, so now after you played the chorus, I haven't done the second verse because it's just a repetition. So if you want to do the full song, you can just play the verse again here, and then the chorus, and then we're into this kind of bridge section, which is a nice little flowing section. It sounds like this. That leads us straight into the chorus again. So if you have learned everything up to this point, this part should be fairly easy for you. It's just quite simple, similar chords, similar melodies, so it should all be quite familiar. We're starting off, I said before it was A minor, but this one is actually A minor 7, so we're taking our 3rd finger off there. And we're going to start with the first 3 strings and the 1st string. And then we're going to follow the pattern 4, 3, 2, take your 1st finger off, and then open 2. Then we're adding our 3rd finger, back on to the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and we're going to play that one. So it's like that. Then to this D7 shape that we had a few times already. So that's just going to be 1, 2, and 6, followed by 4, 3, add your 4th finger on for the melody here. So it's going to be 3, 4, 4th string, and then down to the 2nd fret on the 1st string. Like that. Then, coming up here for this G again, we've got our 4th finger for the bass note on the 6th string, 5th fret. We're going to play 2 and 6. That's going to be followed by 4, 3. Add your 1st finger onto the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Play that one, and then 4, 3 again, both open. So that G. Next, we're coming down here. Okay, so this is the same chord we had at the start of the verse again. So that's 2 fingers held down on the 2nd fret, 4th string, and 6th string. We're going to play 2, 3, and 6, followed by this pattern, 4, 3, 2, 3, taking your 3rd finger off, open 4th. Okay, so let's take a look at those 4 chords together, starting off in the A minor 7. Now back to the A minor 7. Slightly different melody here. Starting off the same with 2, 3, and 5. Then we've got the pattern here of 4, 3, 2, adding your 4th finger on to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, playing that one, followed by open 1st. Now, instead of going to the D7, we're just going to our regular D, but leaving the 1st string open because we don't need that one quite yet. We're going to play 2, 3, and 6, 4, 3, adding your 4th finger on for the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So we're playing that one, and then the 4th string, and then dropping your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and playing that one. Next chord, you might already have guessed it, is going to be the G. This one is exactly the same as we just played. And then back down here to the 2nd fret again. But this time we're going to make this shape. So that's the 4th and the 5th and the 6th strings all held down on the 2nd fret. We're going to play 1, 2, and 6, followed by 5, 4, 3, and then the 2nd string twice, which is, as you might remember, the intro to the chorus. Okay, so that's just repetition. So let's play this bridge section from the start slowly. Okay, so after that we've just got a chorus repetition. The chorus is just exactly the same. We play that one more time. Then when we get to the end of the chorus, when it's this part, after a while we come down here on the 1st string and we're playing the 3rd fret there twice. Now we have some outro chords. This is very, very simple. We're making an A minor, hitting strings 2, 3, and 5, finger roll, make a D7, 2, 3, and 6, then come up here to this shape here. So this is like the G, so I'm on the, well, for the melody I'm down here on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then up to the 6th string 5th fret. We're going to play those two, then shift the bass note down to the 4th on the 6th string 4th fret, then slide down here to the 2nd fret on the 6th string and add your finger where that one just was here. We're going to switch to this finger here, and we're going to play 2 and 6 again. After that, take your 1st finger and add it to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then just another finger roll on the A minor, then make a regular D shape, but only finger roll on 3, 4, and 6, like that. And that's going to take you right to the end of the song. Hey guys, thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of this tutorial. Leave a comment down below to let me know if you did, and please remember to subscribe for more covers and tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.